we're never gonna know what that guy was doing online. My theory would be he got stared into those activities. I think it was a let it happen on purpose. Candace Owens made the tweet, and it was all about stepping up the surveillance. They've known for a long time that guy did it. They must have everything seen by Google Maps, don't they? The Google satellite, can't they zoom in on any street? I did a little cyber sleuthing and was ahead of the curve on this thing, but I only just decided to make this video. I don't want to reboot any social media. I don't want to portray myself as caring about the internet or any of this nonsense. I think that was let it happen on purpose. And that would explain the something about the shooter said something out loud when he barged in, but then, or that how that student lined up so well physically and to profile and in lining up working for that intern and for the NGO. I think they plan it out like this. They use, though, parallel construction. They can't say we caught this such and such because of the satellites that they saw the fat bitch get into the car. But back to when I'm saying a minutes ago, but I was sussing it out. Someone informed them many, many days ago, and I bet right that day or the next day, everyone knows it's a frickin' jungle out there with bad everything fixed, and there's no way to participate. This case, the parallel construction of it, it's like the McDonald's thing where they ended up with Luigi. They can't admit it. They want more power like that. They already have all the power. They want it legitimized. So I think this was a deep state simulation. It's real, and I think that guy did it. He's a nutcake. But I don't think we're gonna be able to piece together much. They're just gonna hide it. They got what they wanted out of this thing. So there was an eyewitness. I sussed it out earlier in the day. Someone on Reddit. And it was out there. Enough people saw it where they're then dropping links and other subreddits. Like, check out this link. Try not to use the word like because I think the AI likes to do that. Trying to break us off from this bullshit. That was serious news that took place, but the way they want it talked out is pointless. Dick Van Dyke said it when he said it. It's all scripted. How's that useful? He used the word teleprompter. I think they might have let the professor get killed because they were waiting to unload a parallel reconstruction or no, parallel construction. So they can't use what they find through the hidden through the military technology. They can't use that to explain it. The second person of interest. See, this is what doesn't add up. They're saying they put out this thing as if they didn't know who that second person of interest was, but they did. So it's a lie. It doesn't add up. So they seemingly knew from day one or two, like when it happened, or the next day, from this person who he he didn't. He had a laptop on him, so he didn't. He said he couldn't. He went. He figured out that it was a Florida plate and it was a rental car. I think he got that, or so they got it through that. And then I'm thinking right now, like 10 minutes ago, or maybe an hour ago, I've really been trying to relax and not overthink anything. But the satellites, the Google Street Map, they knew they Kohlberger. How soon we forget about Kohlberger? They wanted hush hush, like we're not like. So yeah, there you go again. Umbrella Man. They never resolved that. How come they didn't? Oh, it was the cop in Minnesota. Pink shirt pizza guy. Anyone remember that one? So it's pointless to be on it line, even though I'm online talking about the shit. So that's the bind for us, the double bind. Um, so what was I gonna say? So because of them, because everything's so perverted and demented, the MIT professor's dead, apparently. They had to know. How did they have. They're like, thanks to all these people for their ring information, as if they don't already have that. But they can't admit they have it. And they dropped the conspiracy gaslighting years ago, or things got so crazy that the conspiracy stuff is just side by side with the stupid mainstream and the fake alternative, propped up by the fake numbers. So I saw the picture of the guy, and so it looks real. We have to face reality. I was still thinking maybe it was Jardula, but or maybe it was like a deep state actually doing performing it all. But no, it's more likely they will try to Manchurian candidate someone. The let it happen on purpose idea. I don't take it lightly that Candace Owens made that tweet and then it happened. So I think it happened when they got into they get across that there's not enough cameras in public and in the buildings and everywhere. Um, they get things across for their surveillance AI system. Oh, and they also get across that the peanut gallery comes up with rumors and innuendos, and they attack the Palestinian student. It's like, come on, they're the ones who are watching too many movies. Isn't that what they tried to say to us years ago when the conspiracy gaslighting was in full force? They're like, you watching too many movies there, kid. So I think they knew they knew where he was driving, they knew everything, and they were just waiting. And then I don't blame them for not knowing he was gonna kill that guy, but the I bet though it just doesn't make sense why that guy at 48. All right, so it makes sense then, I guess, in a demented way. But is it organic? I think so. But was he online somewhere with Tor or somewhere in some Discord, something, internet relay chat? Is that what they're called? I've always been up and aboard. But was he scared? Was there a little nudging going on with this guy? But we'll never find out. We never find out about Hal Turner. Hal Turner's back in business. He went right back to work like nothing happened. He's propping up this info as if nothing happened. So I think they let it happen on purpose because they want those flock cameras. They want full access to information. They want to make the job of parallel construction easier. They wanted they they're it's fascism, and it's beyond. It's like a Freemason thing put together centuries ago, and now they have the electricity. They're going through the electrical. Right here, I'm talking. I'm doing it freely in public, though. They shouldn't be able to do this like they do 24 hours, 7 days a week in the demented, perverted zone. They shouldn't be putting up their own president. They're politicians. They're too involved. It's disgusting and perverted and illegal what they do. I'm proof that no one ever goes viral. It's not 'cause I suck at making videos. It's that they control. That's ridiculous what they're saying there. There's someone on Reddit. It's like I saw it he posted 3 or 4 days ago. And he said he saw the guy and he followed him, and he said he didn't have a he didn't have his phone, a camera, he had a laptop, and he did his best. So I think he got the light. I don't know the exact story of it. I'm not chasing it down. We shouldn't have to. The problem is, if we can't chase it down, then we can't even afford to participate too much. I'm just trying to glaze. I had that live stream with them in front of the storage building and then into the press conference. It got very annoying. They were just patting themselves on the back, and they didn't really explain. The guy I saw posting on Reddit, he tracked him down. So he tracked him down. He said he told the FBI. And I think I was right in my last video when I said they were acting stupid. That's the impression I got when they were knocking the snow around and doing it in a column. Things like that one would expect cops to do the first day. So they're getting their propaganda out of this. They knew from the beginning it wasn't a threat to anyone. They've been watching that guy. They watched inside. They know he killed that guy. They've known he's been locked in that storage unit for days. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And maybe, all right, but I guess the big news is Craig Jardula has been cleared as a suspect. It was a Portuguese guy. Okay, take care. This has been breaking news from the Tokyo Shemp News and Entertainment Network.